Artesia Intermediate, each hallway has a designated collections area. All food donations will be distributed to our local food banks.
Artesia Clean and Beautiful is hosting Shred Day, a document shredding day, on Friday, November 15th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. CARC document destruction will be in the parking lot of the Artesia Public Library during those hours. Bring any documents you would like to have destroyed. You can also bring magazines, newspapers, and junk mail. To have your event listed on the KSVP community calendar, email calendar@ksvpradio.com. Please let us know at least 1 week in advance.
This is KSVP and K229 AS Artesia.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters reporting. Wildfires continue to rage in New Jersey and New York.
Northeast states are dealing with some of the driest conditions they've seen in nearly 120 years, with numerous wildfires burning in places that haven't seen significant rain since August. The Jenkins Creek wildfire at the New York-New Jersey border is about 50% contained. In New York City, Fire Commissioner Robert Tucker talked about the conditions as a blaze at Inwood Hill Park tinged the air in Upper Manhattan with smoke.
This is exactly what we expect to see when it's been as historically dry as it's been.
Governors of New Jersey and New York have put those states under drought warnings and are calling on residents to voluntarily conserve water. I'm Jennifer King.
A U.S. diplomat blames Mexico's government for looking the other way when it comes to the country's drug problem.
The U.S. ambassador to Mexico, Ken Salazar, is blasting the Mexican government, saying it's denying the crime, rampant violence, and police corruption there. He cited recent violence in the state of Sinaloa as an example. The police chief there said yesterday they found a pile of bodies on a roadside. Sinaloa's embattled governor said earlier, after bodies were found on roadsides, that, quote, "We're doing well. We'll get over this soon." Ambassador Salazar pushed back, saying that in Sinaloa, the dead can be seen everywhere. I'm Rita Foley.
President-elect Trump will nominate anti-vaccine activist Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to serve as Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services. Kennedy, a former Democrat who ran as an independent in this year's presidential race, abandoned his bid after striking a deal to give Trump his endorsement with a promise to have a role in health policy in the Trump administration. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 207 points. More at townhall.com.
Hi, everyone. If you or someone you know were diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma within the past 20 years, listen up, because you could be entitled to significant cash compensation. For years, the weed killer Roundup was used in homes, farms, and gardens, and now studies have proven a direct link between Roundup and this deadly cancer. So if you or someone you know have been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, call us and find out if you qualify for a cash settlement. 800-842-6060. That's 800-842-6060. Time to file a claim is running out, so don't delay. The call is free, the consultation is free, and you can find out if you qualify for a monetary award. Call 800-842-6060. That's 800-842-6060. 800-842-6060. Call now.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
Bible.
Here's the Wall Street Business Report.
Stock slipped as the market's big burst following Donald Trump's election continued to cool. The S&P 500 dipped 0.6%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 5.
Time to serve
it up.
Welcome to Artesia Bulldog Volleyball on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University, Pecos Valley Equipment, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Kane Electrical Supply, the City of Artesia Police Department, Coterra Energy, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Smile Expressions, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, Finn's Country Market, Morris Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Tate Branch Dodge, Hawker & Sons, KFC, Incredible Printing, J.S. Warden Son Insurance, J&J Home Care, Richland Motors, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Amigo Machinery, La Fonda, Mac Energy, Pressure Services, Richland Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, State Farm Agent Sandy Stockton, Spur Energy Partners, Turpinning and Sons Mortuary, Western Bank, Wilbanks Trucking, John and Nancy Yates, and the Eddy County DWI Task Force. Now, on to the action.
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia has always been known for its great atmosphere and even better food. Well, now you can come in and enjoy a delicious meal with a glass of beer or wine. Come see our full beverage menu today. Don't forget about our lunch buffet with lots of sweets, and we cater too. Come see us now for all upcoming parties and events. The Perkins family invites your family to come in and enjoy a meal with us. La Fonda Restaurant, proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Hey y'all, it's Holly from Nels Floral. Fall is here and we have a great selection of Halloween and fall floral arrangements and decor to get you in the autumn spirit and so much more. Come visit us at 712 West Dallas Avenue or online at nelsfloral.com or call us at 575-746-3775 today. Nels Floral, your hometown florist. It's great to be a Bulldog.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust. It's the pre-Thanksgiving savings produce sale at Finn's Country Market in Artesia. New crop large California navel oranges, 99 cents a pound. Premium hothouse tomatoes, $1.49 a pound. Halo mandarins, 2-pound bag, $2.99 each. And jalapeno peppers, 99 cents a pound at Finn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Pepsi select flavors, 24-pack cube, $10.99 each at Finn's Country Market in Artesia.
There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
Paul tells us in 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1 and 2, "For first of all, then I urge that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgiving be made for all people, for kings and all who are in high positions, that we may lead a peaceful and quiet life, godly and dignified in every way." You know, we look at this verse, and in today's season of life that we're in, we really need to do this. We really need to be spending time in prayer as we look at a presidential change. As we look at any change, as change occurs in life, we need to make sure that we're spending time in prayer. And so in the next few weeks, in the next few months, as things change in our country, it affects so many different things. Let's remember that God is in control, that God has put the people who are in these high positions in these places, and let's pray for them, whether we agree with them or we even disagree with them, because that is what God wants us to do. And so how is your prayer life? If you're struggling, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Good afternoon, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling back here with you as we continue the 2024 state playoffs. And again, I'm joined by Coach Williams. And Coach, you guys had a great game one this morning against Valencia.
Yes, it was a good win. I thought we played well from the start and really didn't do much wrong. We served really well, and like I said, the game was going to depend on who could ball control, because both sides had big hitters and they really struggled to do so, and I thought we did really well with that.
Yeah, they struggled, but I give the girls a lot of credit for putting them on that struggle. So a great game by the Artesia Bulldogs. All right, so now you move on to face the number 2 seeded Albuquerque Academy Chargers. Talk about Academy a little bit.
Yeah, it's ironic we faced them in this round last year. they beat us in 5. And now they were actually the one, we had the bye, and we were the 2 or 3 seeds, something like that. And now here we are again. We played them earlier this year in Roswell. They have, and they're super young. Their strongest players are both freshmen. And a setter, a middle hitter, and an outside hitter is really good. So really a talented team, but we were really with them, went 5, and anything could have happened. We're a better team now. I'm sure they are too. But if we play well, I think we got a good shot.
All right, Coach, well, good luck. And Bulldog fans, stay tuned, because around 4, we're going to be here in just the next little bit with the Artesia Bulldogs playing the Academy Chargers. Go Bulldogs.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Incredible in Artesia is open for business. Georgia and her team are ready to give you the hometown quality and customer service you know and love. Need wraparound carbonless books? Think Incredible. Georgia and her team specialize in in-house design for quality custom business cards at a competitive price. From scanning to desktop publishing, if you need it, they can do it. When you need an incredible job, think Incredible on Main Street across from the Derek Floor statue in downtown Artesia. For all your printing needs, think Inc.
First American Bank is committed to supporting small businesses in New Mexico. If you need a loan, mobile banking, or treasury management products, we're here to help you succeed as your business resource and, as always, your trusted partner. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Equal housing lender. To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
What's up, Artesia? Andy and Jen here with Faith Kids, and guess what? It's that time of year again.
Yes, Artesia, you guys showed up in true form for our first carnival last year. So this year we're going to have more booths, more games, more food, lots more fun.
It'll be Wednesday night, December 4th from 6 to 8 p.m. right here in our church parking lot, 401 South 20th Street. We'll see you there.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
The biggest sale of the year is finally here. The year-end liquidation sale is on now at Carlsbad Ford. All remaining 2024s must go to make room for the new models, and that means thousands in rebates, discounts, and savings. Get a 2024 Expedition with APR as low as 1.9% for 36 months and $1,000 customer cash, plus 1.9% for 36 months on 2024 Mustangs and F-150 and below models, and 0% for 36 months and $500 customer cash on 2024 Escape. Savings across the lot during the year-end liquidation sale at Carlsbad Ford, 2802 West Pierce.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com. Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs! Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Good afternoon, Bulldog fans. Joe Holland here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. We are live on KSBP Radio, KSBP.com. We've got the Artesia Lady Bulldogs in the second round of their second playoff game coming up here in a few minutes. The game on the floor before us went really long, so we're getting a late start here. Game was scheduled to start at 4, but looks like it'll be closer to 4:20, 4:25, somewhere in that range. Anyway, if you missed it this morning, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs coming into the playoffs as the 10 seed took on the 7 seed from Valencia Jaguars, and Artesia gets the win in 3. And so they advance to play here on the winner's side of the bracket. They beat Valencia 25-18, 25-16, and 25-18. Really was never in question. It was close toward the beginning of each game, and then the Bulldogs would pull away and keep the lead. So great win for Artesia this morning. They're the only upset here in 4A. It went chalk everywhere else. The 8-9 game, Valley and Goddard. Valley wins 3-1. The 5-12 game was Hope Christian and Taos, and Hope Christian wins 3-0. Portales Gallup game was 6-11. Portales getting the 6th seed. They win in 3-0. And then the one game that was a upset, the 10-seeded Artesia Lady Bulldogs defeat Valencia, the number 7 seed, 3-0. So that gets us here to the afternoon game, and the bye that we get to play was Albuquerque Academy. They are the 2 seed. So we've got the 2-10 coming up here. The other 3 games are going. Number 1, St. Pius playing the number 8 seeded Valley Vikings. Hope Christian, the 5 seed, is taking on the 4 seed Silver City Colts. Silver City got the 4 seed in the bye. Santa Teresa's the 3 seed. They got the bye, and they're taking on a familiar foe from us, number 6 Portales. And then, of course, like I said, the 10 seed Artesia taking on Albuquerque Academy, who were the 2 seed. Albuquerque Academy comes into this ball game 16-7 on the season. They're their district champ, District 6 4A, and they went undefeated in that district. They were 8-0. We have seen them one time this year, and Coach Williams talked about that. If you heard in the pregame interview, he mentioned that we had seen them, and they did beat us 3-2. But felt like we can definitely get to them this second time around. We've improved a lot since then. I'm sure he said this, I'm sure they have too. But the Artesia Bulldogs looking to get another upset in advance to stay in the winner's bracket. So The winner of this game will play the winner of the Santa Teresa Portales game, which is currently happening down on one of the other courts from me. We're still on court 4. Actually, Portales, I'm looking down there, they're on court 3. So right next to the Lady Bulldogs playing Santa Teresa. They're in set 1. It's 20-14, but I don't know who's winning. I'm going to watch the next point, and I'll tell you, I think Santa Tia is winning. They were winning earlier when I was paying attention. Set 1 down there on that court. So the winner of our game, Artesia Albuquerque Academy, will play the winner of Santa Teresa Portales, and that won't be until tomorrow at 4 in the afternoon. So that's what the Bulldogs are looking to do. Get a break during the day and then continue playing in the winner's bracket tomorrow afternoon, taking on the winner of Santa Teresa, the 3 seed, or Portales, the 6 seed, whoever wins that ball game. The loser of this ball game will play in the morning at 10 a.m. right back here at the convention center, and they'll be facing a familiar foe to us, the 9-seeded Goddard Rockets. So Goddard fell in their game to the 8-seed Valley Vikings, and they didn't play again today. Their next game is in the morning at 10 a.m., and they will play the loser of our game at that time. So that's how the brackets kind of have broken up here. Taos also will be on the top side of the bracket, on the loser side, and they're going to be playing the loser of the other game on our side, which will be, let's see here. Yeah, they're taking on the loser of the Santa Teresa Portales game, and then on the bottom half, Gallup awaits the loser of the M6 game. So let me look here. No, they're probably taking on the loser of the game between Hope Christian and Silver. And then the other side, Valencia, on the bottom of the bracket, are taking on the loser of St. Pius and Valley. Those games all slated for 10 in the morning. But Bulldogs looking to get a win here, and then they'll play tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. So either 4 or 10 tomorrow will be the next game for the Artesia Bulldogs. Artesia, of course, coming into the ball game. They are 13-11 after the win this morning. They placed third in our district, District 4-4A, but one of the toughest districts in the state with Portales and Goddard. And us all three in the top 10 seeds here at the state tournament. But Goddard fell in the first round. Portales won. And so Artesia won. So 2 of the 3 out of our district here playing on the winner's side in the 4 o'clock game. But like I said, Artesia and Academy had to wait because the game in front of us went really long. And they only played 4 games. I got back here. They only played 4 sets. I got back here about an hour early. And they were playing, or they were just getting ready to play, I guess is what happened. They only played 4 sets, but the other three courts all cleared off, and they're all in their first set pretty deep into it. Oh, and I took my eyes off Portales and Santa T. Santa T took a timeout, I think, because they were still over on their side. It's 21-18, and I'll tell you who's winning that here in just a minute. But we're about ready to go as Artesia is on the floor, and it'll be Carmen Harvey to do the honors. Padilla, Miller, Harrison, Howard, and Kraft, the starters for the Bulldogs. And we're about ready to go as Carmen looking for the go-ahead from the official. She gets it, and here comes her jump serve from the right side. It's going to be taken by the libero on the back row. They're going to get it up into the air, and they're going to have a left-hander get a kill, number 6 for them. Caitlin Linhart does a nice job. She hit it with her left hand, so looked left-handed to me. Their libero's number 10, Wenham. Number 2 also on the floor, Brown. Number 6 is Linhart. And going back to serve is number 1, and that's Jamie, Rowan M. Jamie. Here's her serve as they lead 1-0. They're set, and Harrison in the middle. She slams it down. It's going to be up on the net. They dig it up out of the net, so it'll be free ball Artesia. Harrison to Miller, back over to Demery, and she gets a kill. It goes off the block and down, so the Bulldogs tied up 1-1. Kraft will go back to serve for Artesia. So Portales is down 22-21. Here we go, Kraft with her jump serve. Boy, she hit it way long. So point for Academy as that one sailed 15 feet out. Checking into the ball game for Kraft is Tovar. And so now we're getting ready to go as number 6 with Linhart will serve it, the lefty, all the way out. So they traded back and forth as she hit it just as far as Kraft did. And so the point goes to the Bulldogs, and that ties it up 2-2. Howard will get a break. Coming in for her is Evans, and she'll go back to serve. Portales and Sanatee tied up now 22-22. I'll kind of keep an eye on that one. Okay, here is Brooklyn Owen hits the net, her service. So one thing that we talked about with Coach Williams, both on the interview for this morning's game and the interview for this afternoon's game, is Bulldogs got to stay away from those unforced errors, and they pretty much did in their first match. But they've had a couple here. 3-2 Academy. Back to serve is Brown. Evans, Miller, cross set. Padilla with the kill. On the left side, it goes off of number 1, Jamie, and backwards. Kaylee hit that one like a ton of bricks. As checking into the ball game for the Artesia Bulldogs is Addington. And taking the seat was Howard. All right, Hattie Harrison back to serve. As the coach was over there doing something with a couple of her players. They didn't call a timeout. They had to put a piece of tape on or something for the Academy Chargers. So Harrison from the middle hits the net. So that go a point for Academy. As checking back in for Hattie is Carmen Harvey. And back to serve is number 7, Jorgensen for Academy. From the right side. And that's going to be an ace, as Harvey couldn't handle it. Point Academy. 5-3 Academy with the lead here in set number 1. Jorgensen back again, kind of right middle is where she's at. She'll serve it, and it's going to go to Harvey again. She gets that one up to Miller. Boy, that's just going to be a free ball thing. You can get it over, which they did. Set up, and it's going to be it hit the net, and it's a point for Academy. There wasn't a real big swing, but it just hit the net and went a different direction, and no Bulldog could get to it as it fell in the middle of the court. That was Villa for the Chargers from the left side. So Jorgensen to continue serving with the 6-3 lead. Goes at Harvey, goes off of her funny, and then going the other direction and getting the kill. She backset it, and it was kind of on the right side of the pole, but a good job there by Kaylee to adjust, and she knocks it into a double block and goes down on their side. Tovar takes a seat. Ashton Kraft back in, and back to serve will be Miller. Back row, dug up, set. Oh, didn't get it set, and then the Bulldogs, Addington. Oh, they're going to, what did they call? Oh, they called a roofing. That's why it didn't get over. They called a roofing, so point Artesia. So Miller back to serve again, down 5-6. Just gets it over. That's an ace. Boy, she made that knuckleball look perfect. It got over the net by about the skin of a hair. The skin of a hair? That didn't make sense. By a hair's breadth. And then it just dove. Ace, 6-6. Again, she serves back to the back row this time. This is just going to have to just get it over. Bulldogs got a free ball. Addington, Miller, cross set. Big swing, and that's going to be a kill. They tipped it for Kaylee Padilla, and the Bulldogs retake the lead 7-6. We got a great crowd here cheering for the Bulldogs, including the cheerleaders, and I've been looking, and there's not any other cheerleader groups here that I've seen. Here's Miller, and she's going to go. That was in. Oh, I thought it was in on the back right corner, but the referee says no, it was just out. 7-7. Going back to serve will be Newell, number 8 for the Chargers. Both teams wearing black with white numbers and lettering. Evans, kind of off to the side. It'll be Addington just getting it over. Free ball for Academy. Now they're just going to get a free ball. Addington to Miller. Miller cross set. Padilla with the big kill down the left side line, and there it is. Point Artesia. They retake the lead. As Howard will check in for Evans. So Academy all black with white numbers and letters. The Artesia Bulldogs all black, but they got white numbers and letters with orange outline. And this is going to go right straight into the net for Kaylee Padilla. So that's about
several of our serves have done that here in this game. Is checking back in on the other side is Kiara Brown. And back to serve is their libero, number 10, Wynnum. The libero's wearing a red shirt with black shorts. Harvey to Miller. Miller back set, slide step, and that's a kill. Ashton Kraft, it goes off the block and out of bounds. Point Artesia, and they take the lead 9-8 as Hattie Harrison will check in for Addington, and going back to serve will be Carmen Harvey for the Bulldogs. So their libero wearing a red shirt with black numbers and white letters. Our libero wearing orange shirt, Carmen Harvey with white letters. There it is, gets over. And there's an ace for Carmen as it goes off the aforementioned libero, number 10, Winneman, straight backwards. Ball had some wicked spin. She couldn't handle it. Point Artesia as they go up by 2, 10-8. And Harvey, right middle is where she's back, way back. And now she'll come forward with her jump serve. Goes right back at her again. She gets it up in the air, and that's going to be another ace. Out of bounds on Wynnum. 2 aces in a row for Carmen. Bulldogs up by 3 here in set number 1. And I missed who won the other game right there on the next. I just looked over there in game 2. Here's the serve. Go back at her again. It's go straight up in the air. Now straight up in the air again. They're just going to get it over. And it's not, boy, diving at it was the Bulldogs. We're just getting it over. Howard gets it over. Free ball. They're going to come on the right side. They're just going to get over. Unable to get in system, but the Bulldogs will now. Up in the middle to Harrison. She's going to poke it down for a kill on the right side. They went up high to block her, and she just pushed it to the right side, down and in for the kill. And the Bulldogs now go up 12-8. Harvey again ready to serve. Ball had rolled onto our court, so they had to get rid of that. And now she gets to go ahead. And here comes her jump serve. Another great serve, and that goes off the sideways of the libero. They're just going to get it over. Back Harvey to Miller. Miller with a good pass to Hattie Harrison. Big kill for Hattie Harrison as she slams it. Wear it or eat it. They just got out of the way. It hit number 7 and went straight off to the left. That was Jorgensen. Hattie hit that with a hammer, and point Artesia 13-8. And they call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. Artesia leading here in set number 1, 13-8 over Albuquerque Academy. We'll be right back.
As the seasons change, it can be a great time to refresh your oral health too. Here's a few fall tooth care tips from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Fall is a great time to switch out your toothbrush. Toothbrushes should be replaced every 3 to 4 months. With fall coming comes fall baking, which means lots of sugar-laden treats. In addition to the goodies, try reaching for fruits and vegetables that are rich in fiber. And as the end of your insurance year approaches, now could be the perfect time to take advantage of any unused dental benefits. Please call and schedule your appointment today at Smile Expressions in Artesia.
Cheerleaders were leading the cheer, and we were loud. It sounded like we were in the pit or somewhere. It got really loud with all 3 other games going, and crowds for each one of them. Bulldog crowd got loud and proud. 13-8. They tried the timeout to stop the bleeding. Carmen Harvey will try to keep it going. Put the pedal down. Here's her serve. Tips on the net. That's an ace. You gotta like it. Hate it when it happens to us. Love it when it happens for us, and that's what happened. She hit it. Kind of a floater, tipped the net, and it just makes it up. It's terrible for the other team because unless they happen to be right in the right spot, and it never seems like you are, it's going to be an ace. Here it is, 14-8. Another floater. The libero will come up and get it, and it's going to right on the net, and we win it. They're going to get it back up. They're going to cross-court it. Left-hander puts it up there. It's blocked, but they dig it. Hattie with the block. Go to the other side. Number 1 will just get it over. Oh, no, Howard hit it the wrong way, and Carmen tried to chase it down and dove for it, but I don't know what happened there. I don't know if she had her hands wrong or what. It looked like it was just going to be an easy put it up in the air, and it just went straight toward the back of the court. So point goes to Academy. Now number 1 back there to serve. She is from the right side. Padilla. Back set from Miller. And will they get it over? They will, and that's a point. I can't believe it. It looked like it was going to be not get it over, and they got it up in the air, kind of a cross-court, lazy little flipper, and it hits the net over there, and the Bulldogs didn't get to it. Oh. All right, here's the serve. Harvey, Miller, cross court to Hattie. Hattie just going to tip it, but she tipped it out of bounds. Oh, no, it went in. It looked like it was out of bounds, but it was in. So another kill for Hattie Harrison. And the Bulldogs go up by 5, 15-10. Ashton Kraft back to serve. She starts off on the right middle, and then she kind of goes right with that jump serve. Here she goes. Right at their libero, goes off of her funny. They're going to get it up in the air, though. It'll be from the back line. Tipped at the net by Hattie Howard to Miller. Back to Hattie, and she's going to hit it down. They dig it up. Did a little soft turn, did she? And then it's going to be point Artesia as they couldn't get it over. So Artesia now leading 16-10 here in set number 1. Ashton again back to serve. Goes to that right side. They dig it up on the back row. Number 1, 2, and then Harvey gets it up in the air, but out of bounds, as that might have been out, but she stuck her arms out there on the left side and got it up. Too close to call. She had to try to get it up as Tovar comes in. Kraft will get a break, and back to serve will be Linhart for the Chargers. It's 16-11 Bulldogs. Linhart starting in the middle. She's the left-hander. Goes at Harvey. Harvey to Miller. Miller tips it back, and there's a big swing, but they block it. Padilla over to the left side. Just getting it over was Harrison. And now, they're going to say point Artesia, double hit. Just getting it over, I said that. Harrison just didn't pop it over. She hit it overhand, and it caused them to cause a double hit. So point Artesia. As Howard will take a seat, Evans will come in, and the lead now 17-11 for the Bulldogs. As Evans will go to the right side. Now she's going to shift and go to the middle. And now even over toward the left side. Across to the libero, number 10. Number 1 will get it up in the air. There's a swing, and that's out. No tip. They were asking for the tip. That was number 7, Jorgensen, but Bulldog point, and she went cross court to Jorgensen, and it was wide by a bunch. They said they tipped it, but the Bulldogs did not. So Evans now moves over to the right side. Good serve. Dug up back there by Wenham. To get it down, Evans with a nice dig. Right up on the net. Bulldogs, Miller gets it up. Then it's going to get up. Good job there. Diving out of bounds was Carmen. They get a free ball, and then it's blocked at the net. Back to the Bulldog side of things, and it's going to get it over, and that's going to be a kill. Wow, Miller, it was unconventional as we had to scramble, but Miller goes to the right side. Just an overhand hit. She didn't jump, but she gets it over on the right side, hits the ground on a kill, and the Bulldogs lead 19-11. Evans again from the right side. Goes back to Wenham. Up on the net. Big swing, and it's good job by Tovar to even get that ball up in the air, but it goes way back as both Harvey and Evans were chasing it, but they could not get to it. So point for Academy, and back to serve is Brown. She's going to start on the left side, her right side, Bulldogs left. Evans up to Miller. Miller cross court. Padilla with the big kill. Left side, she turned her body, went down the line. Point Artesia, and they get to 21st. As coming in for Harvey is Addington, and going back to serve will be Harrison as the ball rolls in. So official will pick that up and roll it off the court, toss it off the court. Harrison right in the middle. Pounds the ball a few times. Here's her serve. Wenham gets it up into the air. They're going to go to the right side. It's blocked at the net, and the Bulldogs can't get to it. Oh, they did get. Oh, no, they're saying it was down. Bulldogs kept playing. They thought they had it pancaked, but they did not. So point goes to Academy. Harrison will take a break. Carmen Harvey back into the ball game, and back to serve will be Jorgensen. She's going to serve from her right side. Harvey to Miller. Miller, back set. Big swing down the line, and that is in for the kill. That was in. That was an easy call. No! Okay, let me tell you what just happened. The ball went right down the line, and the official, instead of stepping back, she let it hit her after it bounced. She kind of moved sideways and turned her head away, which you don't do if a ball's coming at you, but she did, and she said, I didn't see it. I held the judge up on the, well, it doesn't matter. Play over. Harvey to Miller, cross set, Addington, and she hits it into the net on her attempted kill, so it'll be point. Boy, that's a 2-point play there, because the Bulldogs had the kill down the line, but they don't call it. and then the Academy gets the point. So it's 20-14. Jorgensen will continue serving. Starts off kind of in the middle right, but she'll get it over. Harvey up to Miller, and then on the other side, to the right side, she back set it, and Kaylee Padilla cross-court kill. Bulldogs 21, Academy 14. Checking in is Ashton Kraft. Tovar will get a break, and back to serve will be Kirkland Miller for the Artesia Bulldogs with a 7-point lead here in set number 1, 21-14. And the serve, they just get it straight up in the air, so they're just going to have to get it over. It's tipped. Oh, my goodness. I hate saying they're going to get a free ball because it seems like we lose it every time. So they were behind the 10-foot line, and she did go up and hit it. It went off of Addington and a point. So instead of a free ball, it's a point for Academy. 21-15. On the right side, back to serve is Newell. Evans up to Miller. Miller, Addington, and she hit it into the net again. Doggone it. Boy, they've gone to her twice on that left side. Both times she goes up for the kill, and she's hit it right into the net. She's got her hands on her head. Shake it off. You'll be all right. All right, so point goes to Academy. 21-16, Artesia with the 5-point lead. Newell with the serve. Evans, it goes off of her funny. She didn't handle it. Point. That's an ace. Point Academy, 21-17. So once again, Newell back to serve. Kristen Newell, number 8 for the Chargers. 17 serving 21. Bulldogs up by 4 here in set number 1. She's going to hit it out, and that's a good one for the Bulldogs. 22-17. As it goes long, she was going at Evans again, but Brooklyn just got out of the way. It was a long one. Howard will check in. Evans will take a seat, and Padilla will go back to serve. So Kaylee from the middle right, jump serve. Nice serve, dug up back there by Newell. And then they go over to the right side, or the left side, dug up by the Bulldogs, Carmen Harvey to Miller. Padilla from the back, and she hits it too far out, and they're asking for the tip, but nobody touched it over there. So from behind the 10-foot line, and it started with their passing. All right, checking back into the ball game is number 2, Kiara Brown, and back to serve will be number 10, their libero, Ruby Winham. She'll start off on her left side. Bulldogs defense ready, leading 22-18. Padilla, Miller, Addington. She'll roll shot this one and get it over. Sewell chases it down right at the net. Bulldogs tip it over. They're going to get a free ball here. Oh, they're going to get after it, and it's out. Oh, he said it was in. Another one of those that they had to scramble. It really wasn't a free ball because they didn't just pop it over. She got a hit on it, and no Bulldogs were back, and they said it hit the back line. So point Academy as Sewell, once again, the libero will get ready. She's also left-handed. Tip that Harvey will get it up. Miller back set. And then, launching it was Ashton Kraft. She hit that like a pop fly. It went way out over the back. And Coach Williams calls a timeout. Bulldogs were up by 8 at one time. Now it's 22-20. Artesia. We'll take a break as well. Set number 1's where we're at. We'll be right back.
Southeast New Mexico College offers a variety of associate degrees and certificates to help you pursue your educational goals. You'll find high-quality, affordable associate programs like business and nursing. Certificate programs like natural gas compression, welding, and industrial maintenance are offered to serve the common needs. Find your direction at SENMC. Navigate new pathways through higher learning at Southeast New Mexico College. Learn more at senmc.edu.
Coach Williams in the fourth game, one of the things he told me, it's kind of ironic. He said, it's kind of ironic. He said, we're in the reverse roles from last year. We were the higher seed, had the bye, and we played Academy in their second game, and they ended up beating us. And he said, this year, it's the other way around. We're the lower seed. They're the higher seed with the bye. So he didn't say it, but kind of I'm inferring, or I'm going to say that his thoughts were the same thing will happen. The lower seed will win, and that's what we're going for, of course, because we're the lower seed this year. 22-20, Artesia up. Ruby Winham, the left-handed libero, ready to go after the Bulldog timeout. Here's her serve, and that's out. Boy, it worked. The magic timeout worked. Padilla got out of the way of it, and it sailed long. So 23-20 Artesia. Harrison will check back in. Addington will get a break. Back to serve, Carmen Harvey. So the Bulldogs looking to get 2 points and get set 1. Nice serve. Bulldogs right there for it, and then they do get it over. Miller, Harrison, tips it down for the kill. It was kind of a half tip, half slam. Picked her spot, and she gets another kill, and the Bulldogs now have set point 24-20 as Harvey will go back to serve. That ball was up on the net. I kind of stumbled over my words because I thought we already had the point, but it kept playing. So 24-20, you can hear the crowd. Bulldog crowd. Maybe you can hear them. Here's the serve, nice floater. Sewell gets it up into the air. They chase it down. Here's number 1 with a big hit. It's going to be Doug. Good job by Kraft. Can the Bulldogs get there? No. It went off of Kraft. I thought it was going to go more straight up, but it really sailed back and to the right. 3 Artesia Bulldogs gave chase but couldn't get there. They ran into the curtains over here at the end of the court. So back to serve is Jamie, and she just got that kill. 24-21, set point. Padilla, Miller, Harrison, blocked the net, tip. They're going to dig that up. Sewell, big swing, blocked at the net, but out of bounds off of Howard. So the tip out is a point for the Academy Chargers. 24-22, it's still set point. As Jamie will go back to serve again. That's Rowan Jamie. Number 1. Here's her serve. Tipped at the net, but that was hit the net. Back set to Harrison, and she gets the kill, hits the back line, and that's it. The Bulldogs win set number 1, 25-22. Here in the second round action for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. We will take the break, and when we come back, we'll have set number 2. Stay right there.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years. Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Welcome back here to KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7. We're on Facebook on the KSVP Radio page. We're also on YouTube on the KSVP TV page on YouTube. Artesia wins set number 1 against the Academy Chargers from Albuquerque. They're still over there in their huddle. The Bulldogs on the floor ready to go. Academy coming into this tournament, the 2 seed behind St. Pius. 3 seed was Santa Teresa, and the 4 seed, Silver, from Silver City. All right, so the Bulldogs have Harvey, Padilla, Howard, Harrison, Miller, And Tessa Yates checking into the ball game here as they get into the rotation. And she's waiting for the official who's looking at the other side. The Bulldogs won in 3 straight this morning as they defeated the 7-seed Valencia Jaguars. Just in case you're just now joining us, I've said it many times, but so some of you may be tired of me saying it. I don't know. Tessa checks in. So the Bulldogs all give high fives, and back to serve will be number 7, Jorgensen for the Chargers. Sadie Jorgensen. And here's her serve. Harvey up to Miller. Good pass. Miller. Harrison, she just tips it over. They're going to tip it up. They'll get it back over, and it's going to go Harvey. And just tipping it over were Howard and Harrison. I don't know who got it, but both of them were close to it. Now it's going to be a free ball. And it's blocked at the net. Artesia with it, and that's going to be Harrison and Yates with the block. 1 point to the Bulldogs, 1-0. Boy, the academy coach, every play, unless it goes his way, he is yelling at the official. I remember this from last year. All right, here's Yates from the right side. Nice serve, ace for Tessa. That ball had a ton of movement on it, and it just went down at the last minute for the intended receiver over there, number 8, Kristen Newell, and it went off her hands funny and down. So ace for Yates, 2-0 Bulldogs. From the right side, here's her jump serve. Again an ace. Whoa, nice shot again. Just makes it over the net and then dove as she was hitting it right at Newell, and she just couldn't get to it. The ball just dove right at her feet. Ace for Tessa. 3-0 Artesia. And the serve. Goes back at her again. This time she gets it up into the air. Well, that time it was to the libero blocked at the net. Number 10 gets it. They're going to tip it over. Blocked at the net by Harrison. Oh, and the Bulldogs, nobody in the middle as they just tipped it over. And nobody was there. Diving was Carmen Harvey, but couldn't get to it. Tessa will get a break. Coming in is Brecken Miller. She'll be on the back right side. And back to serve will be number 6, Caitlin Linhart. She's a left-hander. They got 2 of them. She goes to Harvey. Harvey, Howard. Cross court to Harrison. Big swing. Goes off the net. And there's a kill for Hattie Harrison. Hit the net, but it was so hard it just kept traveling down and dove in the middle of the court as Evans will check in. Howard will get a break, and that'll put Brooklyn back to serve for the Bulldogs, leading 4-1 here in set number 2. And the serve from Brooklyn on the right side goes back at Wenham. She gets it up into the air. Here's a swing, and that's going to be a kill for them. Cross-court shot for number 8, Newell. Checking in will be number 13. That's Villa. Is that number 13? Yeah, Villa. I don't think I've called her name yet. Back to serve is number 2, Kiara Brown from the left side. She'll go at Evans. Evans to Miller. Good pass. Back set, and that's going to be tipped. They're going to keep it in bounds. Just get it over. Miller to Padilla. And there's a kill for Kaylee Padilla on the left side. That ball hit the net, kind of run down the net to the right, and then went down on their side in as Whitmire will check in. Carmen Harvey will get a break, and going back to serve will be Hattie Rejoice Harrison. And Hattie serving from the middle, leading 5-2. There's the serve, just gets over. They'll get it up in the air. Set, and a big swing, blocked at the net. Whitmire gets the block. And boy, me and Robbie have talked about it. When they celebrate, they beat each other up. Good block by Jenna. 6-2 Artesia. Harrison again with the serve. They've been going at Wenham, the libero. Let's see if she goes there again. No, she goes to the corner, straight up in the air. Wenham will get it back up, and they're just going to tip it over. It's blocked at the net by the Bulldogs, but they're able to recover, and they're going to get it over again. Free ball, Artesia, Harrison, Miller, Padilla. They block it at the net, and it's going to point to them. And that was big number 13, Villa, a sophomore that got that block. Carmen Harvey will check back in. Harrison will take a seat. It's 6-3 Artesia. Back to serve, Rowan Jamie for the Chargers. And she serves from the right side. Evans, Miller, just going to have to, well, and couldn't get it over, so that looked funny from all the start as Whitmire hit it, but didn't get over the net, hit it into the net just from underhand, just trying to get a free ball over, but unable to. So Jamie back to serve again, 6-4, Artesia by 2. Back to Evans. Evans, nice pass up to Miller. Back set. Padilla with the big swing, and that was in. That was in. This time the official called it. I don't understand these guys on the corners. They're getting out of the way of the ball, turning their head. They should not turn their head. Sorry. I've never done it in volleyball, but I did in baseball, and you just know an umpire, you do not turn your head. Even if the ball's coming at you, you keep your eye on it. Yates checked in. Brecken took a break. Let's see who else checked in. Back to serve is Miller, and that's too long. Darn it. 7-5 now after that serve that went sailing too long. And that'll put Newell back to serve. She'll go from the right side. The Bulldogs' left side as they face her. 7-5 Artesia. Here's the serve from Newell. Evans couldn't get there. Nice serve. She dove down, but it was a good serve. Ace for the Chargers. So 7-6, Bulldogs by 1. Here's the serve. Evans, pass it up to Miller. Miller back set. Padilla with the big swing. They're going to be dug up on the back row by Jamie. Sorgensen with the swing, and that's going to be out. Good job by Brooklyn Evans. She was going to hit that ball, and then she pulled everything down her hands and ducked, and it sailed on her. Point Artesia, 8-6, as she'll take a seat. Howard will come in for her, and Kaylee Padilla will go back to serve. Going through her pre-serve routine. Now it's over. It goes to Wenham. They're just going to swing, and that was in. Boy, they shouldn't have let that one go. So every time I'm about to say free ball, their front line's pretty good. From wherever they're at, they're jumping and hitting it hard. And that was a kill for them. And it was number 6, Linhart, that got the kill. So back to serve is Wenham, the libero, down by 1. And she hits it. Oh, hits the net and falls. I said those are terrible when it's against you. They're great when it's for you, but that was against us. 8-8. Wenham back to serve again from the middle. And here's the serve. She goes to the left side this time. Up to Miller from Padilla, cross court. And there's a swing by the Bulldogs, and then they're going to swing again as it was tipped backwards, and Miller hits it out of bounds. So point Chargers. They lead 9-8. Wenham will continue to serve. From the left side, the left-hander. Padilla, Miller, back set. Just going to have to tip it over. Whitmire, they're going to keep it on the other side. Big swing, dug up by Padilla. Miller chases it down. She's going to go back to Padilla, and then she's going to get a kill. It goes off of number 2, Brown. I'm telling you, Padilla was 10 foot behind the 10-foot line. And she got a nice shot, and it goes off of Brown and down for a kill. Checking back in is Hattie Harrison. Back to serve is Carmen Harvey as the Bulldogs tied it back up 9-9. Here's the serve. Wenham to Brown on the right side. The swung is blocked at the net. Tessa Yates and Hattie Harrison with the block. It was number 6, Linhart, the left-hander, trying to hit that kill, and they blocked it right on the right side. Falls right back down on Academy side. The Bulldogs now lead 10-9, and Carmen back to serve once again. Floats it over. Wenham gets it up into the air. Right on the net. Bulldogs hit it. Bulldogs hit it again. They keep it alive. It's going to be a free ball. Padilla to Miller. Miller just going to tip it over. They get it over. Harrison back to Miller. Back to Harrison. And she's going to get the kill. Boy, it was right at the net, and she's able to win the net. Bulldog point to go back up by 2, 11-9. We're in set number 2. Bulldogs lead 1-0 in sets. As Harvey pounds the ball in her pre-serve ritual. Here's the serve. Barely getting to it with Sewell. They're just going to be a free ball. It'll come over. Padilla up to Miller. Miller quick set to Hattie Harrison. She's going to tip it. Kill. Another kill for Hattie. Got into system quickly, and the Bulldogs go back up by 3, 12-9. And it wasn't a big swing kill. It was one of those, they were up the block, 2 of them, and she just tipped it over to the left side to nobody was there, and it goes down as a kill. Harvey again ready to go. Nice floater. It's way back in the air. That might be, nope, they chase it down into their own bench. They get it over, free ball, Artesia. Harvey, Miller, cross court, big swing, blocked at the net. Miller up again, and now Harvey up, and now from the backside, Yates with the swing, and that's going to be, they're going to get to it again. Boy, they're scrappy. They get it over, Padilla from the backside to Miller. Miller, quick set, Harrison with the swing, and they're going to block it again. And that's a point for Academy. Man, they were scrappy on that one. They made like 3 saves that looked impossible, but they get the block on the final point, and so they get the point. It's now 12-10 Artesia, and back to serve is Jorgensen, starting on the right side. She'll get it over, up to, they, again, scrappy. It was tipped over by Miller, but they get to it. Carmen, and it's into the net from Padilla as Miller it went off of Carmen. It was way deep, and Miller set it up behind the 10-foot line, and Kaylee went up and hit it hard, but right into the net. So back within 1. Jorgensen back to serve again. It's 12-11 Bulldogs. Back to Harvey. It's going to go over cross court to Harrison. It goes up and they dig it up on the backside. Jorgensen does. Now Wenham. Big swing, blocked at the net again. Bulldogs with the point. Harrison and Yates. And I think Yates got more of that one. And now she'll go back to serve, leading 13-11. Brown with the big swing on their side, but Harrison and Yates right there. Block it straight back down. All right, here's her jump serve from the right. Nice floater, dug up back there. Back set. The lefty hits it up in the air. The Bulldogs scramble and get it over. Great job by Padilla. And now they're going to go on the right side, hit it over. Carmen with the set to Miller. And a big swing. They're going to dig it up again. Bulldogs get a free ball. Carmen, Miller, back set. Hattie Harrison with the kill. Nice slide step kill. Both Jamie and Brown were up there for the block. Hattie hits it into them hard. It goes down between them. Point Artesian. We go back up by 3. Tessa continuing to serve. 14-11. On the right side with that jump serve is Tessa Yates. And here it comes. Nice serve back there, dug up by Jewel up on the front. And there's going to be a nice dig by Yates. Swing, and it's going to be all blocked at the net. It was Howard with the big swing. They block it at the net. Comes back down on Artesia side. So point for Academy, as checking in for Tessa Yates is Breckenmiller. And back to serve is the left-hander, one of them, Linhart, number 6. From the middle with her jump serve. She goes at Brecken, straight up in the air. Coming to get it was her sister. And now jumping and hitting it long and wide was Carmen Harvey. That was just, didn't get into set there. The dig in the back went straight up in the air, and so tough one there for the Bulldogs. 14-13, Artesia down to a 1-point lead now. As Linhart once again from the back comes through it. Harvey up to Miller. Miller set to Harrison on the left side. She's going to tip it over, and there's a kill. So Harrison recognizing those big jumpers there, as both Jamie and Brown, real tall and good athletic jumpers, are there for the block. She just tipped it around them for the kill. Howard gets a break. Evans back in, and she'll go back to serve. Bulldogs back up by 2, 15-13. And it rolls over. Do they keep it alive? They did. I cannot believe it. Harrison to Miller, back to Harrison, and she's going to get another kill. Boy, what a great play there by the Academy Chargers, keeping that ball alive. That was one of those, the serve just barely tipped and rolled over somebody. I didn't see who did, but they got their hand under it, and they kept it alive, but it was a free ball Artesia, and we got into system, and knocking it down for the kill was Hattie Harrison. So the Bulldogs go back up by 3, 16-13. And something, I guess they lost, I don't know if they lost a contact or what. Academy's looking on the ground. And they pick something up and give it to the Academy coach. I have no idea what it was. The official's holding his hands out sideways, but Coach Williams got up and said, go to the middle and talk. He was aggravated that they were, and the refs weren't doing anything. They were just pointing at the floor, the Academy Chargers. I don't know what it was, but we're back ready. Evans down the right side. They get, that's an ace. Nice play. Nice shot there by Evans from the right side, and she had a spinner for her serve, and they dove for it on the right side. It would have been in too. Boy, what a nice serve. Bulldogs by 4, 17-13, and Academy will take a timeout. We're going to take it as well. Artesia leads here in set number 2, 17-13. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to succeed? Earn your FFA certification through ENMU Roswell's Aviation Maintenance Technology Program. ENMU Roswell has the only FFA Part 147 airframe and power plant school in Southeast New Mexico. Receive commercial and general aviation training, hands-on training with operation aircraft, Boeing commercial experience, advanced composite repair training, and more. And ENMU Roswell offers in-state tuition for veterans too. Learn more about this exciting program on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
All right, we're back here as we're waiting on Academy to come back onto the floor. Evans will continue serving with a 4-point lead. 17-13 is the score. Set number 2. And Evans will be on that right side. And did she get the go-ahead? Now she's getting the go-ahead. So here comes Brooklyn. And that's going to be out. Hit it too long. So point for Academy, as checking in will be number 13 for the Chargers. Villa, she comes in for Wenham. And back to serve will be Jewel. She'll serve it from the left side. Oh, that's not Jewel, that's Brown. Looked like a 3, but it was a 2, and right at the net. Oh, dove, but by Padilla, but that was a happy birthday, and they get the kill. So point goes to the Chargers, back within 2, 17-15. As Brown from the left side, one of their bigs. Very athletic, this Academy team. She hits it into the net, so the Bulldogs needed that. 18-15. As Whitmire will check in, Harvey will take a break, and Hattie Harrison will go back to serve. Brown takes a seat on the other side, and Wenham comes back into the ball game. Their libero. Hattie from the middle. Good serve. They dig it up. They're going to pass it over the right side. Swing. Oh, and Hattie stuck her hands out and got a hand on it. So that goes down as a kill. Hattie will take a break. Harvey will check back in. 18-16 Bulldogs, and back to serve will be Rowan Jamie for Academy. Brecken Miller, I think she just came in. There's a serve. Not a real good pass. Chasing it down was the Bulldogs' Miller, and then Padilla just gets it over. Free ball. They're going to back set it. Tip over, and it goes back to Miller. She's going to get it to Harvey. Harvey puts it over. Wenham gets it up into the air. Then there's going to be a swing at it. And what do they call? Well, they didn't call anything. Oh, and then it's blocked at the net. Boy, I thought they called the action, but they did not. It was real awkward looking. Everything was up on the net, back and forth real quick, but the Bulldogs lose it on the final tip there. So back with them 1 point, and Jamie back to serve. It's 18-17 Bulldogs. Here's the serve. Carmen Harvey to Miller, back set. Big swing. They dig it up. Sewell did. And it's at the net, and it's blocked, but tipped down, and that's a point for Academy. Whitmire got her block up, but it came on through it. And so it's 18-18 here in set number 2, as Rowan Jamie from the right side gets the ball back, ready to serve. And here's her serve. Gonna float it. It's gonna be a good dive there by Harvey. Cross set. Oh. Yep, it's point them. So Whitmire tipped it, and it went left and out of bounds. So 19-18 Academy, as Jamie will continue serving back there from the right side. Here's the serve. Evans to Miller, back set. Big swing, goes off the net. They dig it up, Sewell does. Back set, and that's going to be out, as trying to get that kill was number 7, Jorgensen, across set from the right side to the left. It goes out, so the Bulldogs get the point. Yates will check in for Brecken Miller. Back to serve will be Kirkland Miller. 19-19 here in set number 2. Here's Miller. Nice serve, dug up back there on the back row. Back set, big swing, and that's a kill for Academy. Number 8, Newell on the right side, and they get to 21st. That is the first set today that the Bulldogs didn't get to the number 20 first, or right there. They got 19. Back to serve is Newell from the right side. And her serve. Oh, Bulldogs run into each other. Ace, Harvey, and Evans both went for it, and neither one of them got it. 21-19 Chargers. Newell back to serve again from the right side. And her serve. Evans up into the air. Miller chases it down, back set. Padilla, she'll just touch it over. Nice job there. And that's a point and a kill for Kaylee Padilla. Boy, we didn't get a great pass there, but Padilla made up and got it to go on the right side on a little tip over. Point Artesia, and that ties, or we're down by 1 now as Howard checks back in. Evans will get a break, and Kaylee Padilla back to serve from the right middle. 21-20 Academy. And she hits that a mile too deep. Dog on it. Sails on her. 22-20 Academy. Is checking back in is Brown, and back to serve will be the libero Winham on the Charger side of things. And Winham starts off over there on that left side. I'm trying to remember, I think she stays on the left side as a left-hander. She does. Here's her serve. Oh, it goes off the net, but a great job by the Bulldogs getting it up. And Tessa Yates will go back at Winham. Gets it across, back set, and a tip. And they get the tip over like we've been doing. And Coach Williams saying that hit the pole, but they're disagreeing with him. So point Academy. 23-20. Winham back to serve again, the other left-hander, and she is the libero wearing the red shirt. Her serve, Harvey to Miller. Miller back set. Jenna Whitmire with the kill down the line. Boy, she hammered that one down the right side. Big swing, big kill. Bulldogs back within 2, 21 serving 23 as Harrison checks back in. Whitmire will get a break, and back to serve will be Carmen Harvey. Bulldogs need to go on a 4-point run and get this one done. Harvey on the right side, down 21-23. Here's the serve. Nice serve, dug up on that back row. Chasing it down is Brown, and then they're just going to free ball it over to the Bulldogs. Padilla in the middle, and that's going to be another kill for Hattie Harrison as Miller set her, and she was soft to the left as they were up for the block. Bulldogs within 1, 22-23. Harvey again, back to serve, middle right. And she goes service, nice serve. Sewell in the back, gets it up into the air. Chasing it down was Jamie. The big swing, and that's long. Bulldogs tie it up on that left side. They let it go by them on the cross-court shot by Jorgensen, and it sails long. 23-23. We're all knotted up, and Academy takes a timeout. All right. Basically 0-0. You got to win by 2. It's 23-23. We'll take a timeout as well. Artesia and Academy. We'll be back.
Wilbanks LLC in Artesia and Hobbs, New Mexico is seeking dedicated and motivated individuals to join their new team specializing in crane services for the construction and production industry in the Permian Basin. Immediate openings are available for Class A CDL flatbed step deck truck operators with pay starting at $28 per hour and full benefit package. Applicants must have a clean driving record, 3 years CDL driving experience, and be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. For more information, visit wilbanks.us. Wilbanks is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, we're back here at the Rio Rancho Event Center. Bulldogs on court number 4 of 4. And right now tied up, coming out of this timeout taken by Academy. 23-23 here in set number 2. Carmen Harvey back with the serve on the right side. She gets the go-ahead. Takes 2 more pounds on the ball, and here's the serve. Goes back to Sewell. It's kind of straight up. They're going to have to chase that down. Going to be shot back to Padilla. Padilla, Miller, cross court. Howard with the swing, and that's going to be a kill for the Artesia Bulldogs. 24-23. Howard with the kill from the left side. Goes cross court. They dove for it. Got a hand on it, but couldn't get to it after that. And so the Bulldogs now with set point. Harvey, right side, gets the go-ahead. She'll pound it a couple more times. And here's the serve. Sewell in the back. Well, they kind of run into each other. The ball straight up in the air, and straight up in the air again. It's going to be a free ball, Artesia. Yates, Miller in the middle. And they're going to dig it up. They get it over as just tossing it over that time. Going to be tipped over, and they're going to dig it up again, does Academy. Back to the left side, and it's going to be tipped at the net. Bulldogs block it. Now the Bulldogs go get it. Padilla to Yates. She gets a kill, and that ends it. Bulldogs win 25-23, and they go up 2-0 here against the the second-seeded Academy Chargers. 25-23. Tessa Yates with the final kill. Artesia now leads 2-0, and we'll take a break and come back for set number 3 live right here on KSVPTV.com. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on the radio. Audio only, as everybody knows. Tell your friends, this is exciting. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs playing great. We'll be back.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn. November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and PMS is committed to helping prevent and control diabetes. Whether you're managing your risk or living with diabetes, regular checkups and early action can make all the difference. Our care team offers guidance, education, and support tailored to your needs. Contact the Artesia Family Health Center at 575-746-9848 or visit pmsnm.org to schedule an appointment. Let's work together for better prevention and control this month.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Art Center offers information on local and area history. The art annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
I'm telling you, Bulldog fans, if you didn't miss it, if you're just now tuning in, you missed that last set. What an exciting set. Back and forth against the 2-seeded Academy Chargers, but the Bulldogs come out on top 25-23 and now lead 2-0 in sets. The winner of this game plays at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The loser will play in the morning at 10 and will take on the Goddard Rockets over on court number 1. If the winner will play, I think right here, will stay right here tomorrow afternoon at 4. They will stay here on court number 4. So we're still waiting as Academy coach took a long time over there. Now they're getting their team set, and then the Bulldogs will. As Harvey will check in for Whitmire, or that's been our rotation. So on the floor right now, Miller, Harrison, Howard, Kraft, Whitmire, and Padilla. But now they do a jumping high five, Carmen and Jenna. Everybody's smiling. All right, we need to keep those smiles on. Put the foot down on the floor, Bulldogs, and let's get this 3-0 win. Carmen Harvey will go back to serve to start things off here in the third set. From the middle right. Official up on the stairs says go ahead. So Carmen will do her warm-up ritual, and here comes the jump serve. Dug up on the back row by the Chargers. Right at the net, and the Bulldogs win it. That was Ashton Kraft right at the net. It was a happy birthday for her, and she knocks it down. 1-0 Artesia. Harvey back to serve once again. I believe that was Kiera Brown that was up there with her, but Kraft wins that. Here's the jump serve. Again back to Wynnum. Jorgensen back set. and it goes off of Howard out of bounds on the attempted block on the left side. So 1-1 Academy. Howard went up to block that, and it was number 1, Jamie, with the big swing. Going back to serve will be Jorgensen for the Chargers. She's over on the right side, her right, Bulldogs left. And here's the serve. Harvey, Miller back set to Kraft, and that ball, was it tipped? It was. Point Artesia. It went out of bounds long on the left side. She went cross court, but I thought it was tipped, and sure enough it was. So the Bulldogs with the point, and they go up 2-1, and Kraft will go back to serve. Ashton starting off in the middle, but she goes hard to her right with that jump serve. Nice serve. And that goes off of a, oh, and they were able to dig it out of the, over there on the side, and then it's long on their kill attempt. I was going to say that was an ace, but man, they get over there on the sideline really well, do the Academy Chargers, but number 2, Brown, hits it too far, and so Bulldog point, 3-1, Ashton ready to go. And here comes her slide, jump serve, and that's an ace. That just dove at the feet of number 8, Newell. She didn't even try to get her hands down there. I think it tipped the net too, so it was a double whammy. Had a lot of movement on it, tipped the net, and then just dove. Point Artesia. Again, Ashton back ready to go. And the serve. Again, a good serve on the right side. This time Newell's able to dig it up on the right side. It's going to be back row to Padilla. Nice pass up to Miller on the left side. Howard with the shot. It's going to be dug up back there by Wenham, and then they're going to have to chase it down. And there's a kill for Hattie Harrison right up on the net. Happy birthday. She tips it up and down. Point Artesia. What? Yeah, Point Artesia. I thought she was pointing to them, but she was not, the official. 5-1. Kraft continues to serve. And now an assistant coach up talking to Academy. I don't think she had to wait. Well, they let her wait. All right, here's the serve. Again, a nice serve. They dig it up in the back. Jorgensen back set. It's blocked at the net, tipped. Harvey, Miller in the middle. And there's another kill for Hattie Harrison. And she is living on that little go around the double block on the left side. Not a big swing. She's at about 6 of those here in this match, and she gets another kill. 6-1 Artesia. Kraft on a roll. She's been going right at Jorgensen. Oh no, she's been going right at Linhart. Oh, and it rolls over. There's the one you just hate when it happens to you, but you love it when you get it. She hit it in the middle of the net, and it just snuck over and fell on their side. Ace, 7-1 Artesia. Kraft again, ready to go. Jump serve. And that's dug up back there. Bulldogs at the net. Howard will tip it over, and she'll get a kill with her left hand. There was another just an at the net type of situation. It goes over to the left side, and Howard's there with the left-handed kill. And the Bulldogs go up 8-1. Checking in for the number 1, Jamie, is number 12, Patton. So Olivia Patton comes in. We hadn't seen her. She's now on the floor. Kraft continues to serve with an 8-1 lead. Here's the jump serve. Goes right back at Wenham. She's nice pass up front. Back set. Left-hander is going to get the kill. And that was number 6, Linhart. Nice set there by the Chargers. Checking into the ball game for Kraft. And is Tovar. And back to serve will be number 6, Linhart, who just got that kill. She'll serve it into the net. 9-2 Bulldogs. That was down at the bottom of the net. Just a really bad unforced error. Evans will check back in. Howard will take a break, and Evans will go back to serve with a 9-2 lead. Boy, the Bulldogs just need to put their foot on the throat and drive this one home. Right now, that's what they're doing, and that's what they need to do. Evans is going to go to the right side. And the serve. Right back to Sewell. In the middle is going to be a kill. Was it in? It was. And that's a big kill for number 2, Brown, who had checked back in. Now she'll check back out again. Coming back in is number 13, Villa, and also coming in for the libero is number 5, Hammond, and I don't think we've called her name. So they're doing a little changing over there on the bench because they're trying to get something to work. As going from the right side, here's the serve, and it hits the net and rolls. Harrison gets it up, and that was Miller. And there's a swing by the Bulldogs, and we get the tip in. Big shot there on the left side for Padilla. They get it up on the net, and there's Hattie Harrison, just knocks it down on the net. Happy birthday, Hattie. Checking in for Carmen is Jenna Whitmire, and Hattie Harrison back to serve with a 7-point lead, 10-3. Hattie goes through her ritual, and then from the middle, here's her serve. And she hits it out, doggone it. Goes off to the left. She'll check out. Harvey will check back in. On the other side, checking in is number 7 and number 1. And number 7 is Jorgensen. Number 1 is Jamie. Jamie will go back to serve. All right, so Rowan Jamie on the right side, down 10-4 to the Bulldogs. Miller to big swing there. They get it back up in the air. Can they get it over? And it looks like they are not going to be able to. So I'm telling you, this Academy team is scrappy. Every time I think it's just going to be a point Artesia, they scramble and get to the ball. They did again, but they could not get it over. So Bulldog point, 11-4, as Tovar takes a seat. Kraft back in, and Miller back to serve from the right side. She goes down that right side, and it's in. Ace. Nice serve on the right side. Ball dove back there. They got out of the way of it. Didn't even try, but it was right inside the line. So Kirkland with the ace, and the Bulldogs go back up by 8, 12-4. It was 9-1 a minute ago. So they're back up by 8. She goes that right side again. They're going to get it up on the net. Harvey to Miller. She just tips it over, so it's going to be a free ball for them. Jorgensen with the swing, tipped at the net. Miller gets it up into the air. Evans to the left side. At the 10-foot line, there's a kill. Kaylee Padilla. I don't know why I said Caitlin. I don't know where that came from. Kill for Kaylee, and the Bulldogs go up 13-4. Again, Kirkland Miller back to serve from that right side. She's just going to lob it over the net. They'll come to it and get it. The libero gets it up into the air. Here's a tip over, and it's blocked at the net by Whitmire. Money. Bulldogs get another point, now lead by 10, 14-4. And a timeout taken by Academy, the second here in this set. So they're out of timeouts, I do believe. 10-point lead, 14-4 Artesia. Maybe it was their first in this set, but we'll take a break as well. We'll be back.
Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery in Artesia is the source for Bulldog fan gear, company gear, and gear for school spirit. Bulldog Pride specializes in embroidered logos for companies, sports, and school attire, and for special gifts. All embroidery at Bulldog Pride is done in-house and never outsourced. For more information, call 575-736-1701 or stop by Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery, located in the Abo Shopping Center at 1028 South 13th Street in Artesia. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5.
Man, our crowd is so loud. I shouldn't have went to the commercial. I should have let you listen. They were doing Artesia Bulldogs led by the cheerleaders, and they are loud. Trust me, there's a lot of people in this. I mean, it's not full by any stretch, but a lot of people here. Games going on all around the place. Well, actually, all three of the other games are done. They're just warming up, but. And then the ball's going to come in before Kirkland can get started here after the timeout. But anyhow, Bulldog fans loud. I love it. What a great atmosphere for the Artesia Bulldogs. All right, so Kirkland back to serve after the timeout. And it goes, that's an ace. Boy, it didn't happen that time. No magic timeout there. It just faded over to the right side, had like a spin on it. Ace for Kirkland Miller, and the Bulldogs go up by 11, 15-4. Here comes her serve. She's going to go there again. They dig it up on the back row this time. Back set. Big swing. It's blocked at the net. They're going to get it back over to the Bulldogs. Free ball. Harvey. Miller to the middle to, she's just going to tip it. Whitmire with the kill. She did pull the Hattie trick and goes to the left side. Man, they're beating each other up down there. All of them grinning from ear to ear. And that's a point Artesia on the kill, the soft kill, 16-4, the Bulldogs here in set number 3. Go down that line again, ace, Kirkland Miller, they can't handle it back there. Number 3 goes off of her backwards, that's Jewel. And boy, what a great serve. And she's gonna check out. Coming in for her will be number 6. That's Linhart checking back into the game. All right, so Kirkland continuing to serve, leading 17-4. Goes that backside again. It's up into the air. They're going to have to chase it down. They do get to it. It's going to be a free ball, Artesia. Kraft to Miller. Miller's cross set. Padilla, big kill on the left side. Goes into the block and straight down. Artesia 18, Academy 4. Here in set number 3, the number 10 seed leading the 2 seed here. Here's the serve. It's a floater. They'll get to it. Brown tipped back. It's going to be tipped at the net and put over by the Bulldogs. Free ball. They're on the right side this time. Blocked at the net again by the Bulldogs defense. They chase it down. Free ball for Artesia. Whitmire. Miller, cross court to Padilla. She slams. It's going to be, they block it at the net this time. Comes back down on Artesia's side. So they finally break the serve of Kirkland Miller. I don't know how many she had. She had about 10 in a row. Bulldogs lead 18-5 in set number 3. Newell back to serve from the right side for the Chargers. And she bounces the ball back there. And here's her jump serve. And that's out of bounds. Bulldog point, 19-5. It went off to the right. The old proverbial wheels have just fallen off here for the Chargers as Howard checks back in. Evans will get a break. Back to serve will be Kaylee Padilla. But I tell you what, it's because of the Bulldogs. This is a good team. They're the 2 seed. Bulldogs just playing fantastic. All right, here's a serve from Padilla. Jump serve. Right at them. That's right up on the net. Tipped over by the Bulldogs. They're going to have a free ball. Go to the right side, and then it's going to be up and into the net. No, they didn't get it over. Point Artesia, 20-5. 15-point lead. The Bulldogs looking to advance 3-0 this morning, and right now they're 2-0 with a 15-point lead in set number 3. They could win here in 3 if they can get these 5 points. There's a serve to the back row. They get it straight up into the air, set up front. Here's the big swing, and that is out. That was number 6, Linhart, tries to go cross court. Did not hit any Bulldogs. They're begging for a tip, and they didn't get it. 21-5 is the score. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs with the dominating score, 21-5. Padilla back to serve once again from the middle. Here's her jump serve. Oh, into the net. That'll turn it over. And she slapped her hand. So checking back in on the other side is number 2, Brown. Number 13, Villa takes a seat. And back to serve will be the libero, Winham. 21-6 Artesia. Winham, a left-hander, is going to serve from her left side. And here's her jump serve. Padilla digs it up. Miller, nice pass. Kraft's just going to tip it over. And there's another win for the Bulldogs. She tips it over. It's tipped, and it goes over the side and in for the point. 22-6. Harrison checks back into the ball game. Whitmire goes over and gives everybody high five, double fives. And back to serve Carmen Harvey with a 22-6 lead here in set number 3. Harvey on the right side. Her jump serve. Nice floater. Back there, Winham digs it up. They quick set in the middle. It's tipped to the net by Harrison. It'll go to Harvey. Harvey will set it up. And Kraft with the swing. It'll go straight up in the air back in the back. And they're going to have to get this over, which they do. Padilla to Miller. Miller back set to Kraft. It's blocked at the net. Number 6 got up. That's Linhart. And so it comes back down on Artesia's side. 7-22. Bulldogs up. 22-7. Jorgensen will go back to serve for the Chargers. She's right middle from where she serves from. And that'll be Padilla. Miller. Back cross court to Harrison. Harrison with the kill. Another kill for the Hattie Harrison, and that's 23-7 now, Bulldogs. We get right into the system right there. Great pass. Great pass, great set, and then a big kill. And the Bulldogs lead 23-7. And Ashton Kraft back to serve. And she'll do that nice jump serve. Floater over there, goes back to Winham. They'll get it back into their system. Big swing, and it goes off of Kraft. She tried to get it back on the right side, but it goes off of her and out of bounds. And so Tovar will get up. Also getting up will be Sorrel Sheffield checking into the ball game. And she'll come in for Padilla as Tovar comes in for Kraft. 23-8. Back to serve is number 6, Linhart, for the Academy Chargers. She is a left-hander. She's going from the middle. And it's going to be out. 24-8. Here is set and match point for the Artesia Bulldogs. And who's going to serve here? I don't even know if they know which one's serving, Sorrel or no. We're going to have a change as Evans will come in to the ball game for Howard. So they got to get back into their normal rotation here. That's what's happening. So she'll come in for Evans, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who else sat down? Oh, Howard and Sheffield take a seat. And back to serve, 24-8, set and match point. It's over. It's straight up in the air. They're going to chase it down. They'll get it over. It's blocked at the net. Bulldogs dig it up. Tovar, Evans up front. Padilla's just going to get it over. Free ball. They'll get it up into the air. Set in the middle. It's blocked at the net by Hattie. They're going to dig it up. Now Brown hits it down. Actually, that was Jamie, and she gets the kill on the right side as Tovar tried to get it up but could not. So the kill goes down for Jamie. 24-9, still set and match point, as checking in for number 2 is number 5. So Brown takes a seat. Hammond comes in. She'll go back to serve for the Chargers. Set and match point, 24-9. And the serve hits the net, but there's Hattie. Right there, Hattie Harrison will tip it over. They get it up. They do get it over. Back to Miller. Miller cross-court set to Padilla. Big swing. It's going to be a kill, and the Artesia Bulldogs, number 10 seed, 3-0 over the number 2 seed Academy Chargers. The Bulldogs advance, shocking the brackets. The number 10 seed advances. Academy kind of long drawn looks over there. Their coach had finally just sat down. He was arguing every call, but he finally just sat down. Great win for the Bulldogs. They go 3-0. The final score 25-9 on that one. So in 3 sets, 25-22, 25-23, and then 25-9. Wow, great last game by the Bulldogs. You talk about saying, hey, we just need to take it. That's what they did. It was close. It was tight. Just a 2-point lead in the first one. Only a 3-point lead in set 1. A 2-point lead in set 2. And listen to the crowd. Had to get that for you. I wanted you to hear that, our big Artesia crowd with the cheerleaders. And I think you heard it. Now they're cheering again. All right, so let me finish what I was telling you when they were going crazy when the girls came off the court. I just wanted you to hear that. So it was 25-22 in set number 1. We win by 3. It was nip and tuck. It was back and forth. 25-23 in set number 2 again. In fact, the Bulldogs were down 23-21, and they reel off 4 straight, if my memory serves me correctly. It was something like that, but they get that set number 2. And then I was wanting, what I was willing them to do, what I was hoping they would do is, hey, look, we're up 2-0 over the number 2 seed in the state. Let's just blow them out here and get this win 3-0. And you know what they did? They did that. 25-9, Artesia with the win. All right, so that sets up a game tomorrow afternoon, taking on either Santa Teresa or Portales. And I'm going to see if before I turn this off here and go back to our regularly scheduled program, I'm going to see if if it updated on my iPad here. They've been updating it pretty fast on Max Preps. Let's see. Let me see. No, it doesn't. Well, hold on. Yes, it has updated. Santa Teresa wins in 3 over Portales, 25-23, 25-20, and 25-23. So we're going to go from the 7 seed Valencia. This morning, we defeat them in 3. We're going to go to the Academy Chargers just now. We beat them in 3. And tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, we'll face the 3 seed Santa Teresa Desert Warriors as they defeated our district rival who had the 6 seed, Portales Rams, 3-0. So a big matchup coming up with Santa Teresa tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Academy falls and goes to the other side of the bracket. They'll take on the Goddard Rockets in the morning at 10. And so the Bulldogs, I was breathless there for a minute. Great win for the Artesia Bulldogs. It was exciting. Listen, if you can come up, take off from work, if you're somewhere else and you've been just listening here on one of our many places to listen, and you can get up here, come and support them. It's 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Take a half a day off. Let's get even more fans up here to watch the Artesia Bulldogs as they play in the, let's see, it would be the quarterfinals, I guess. Well, I don't know what you call it when there's double elimination, but they're in the 3rd game of their game tomorrow afternoon. The semis are Saturday, so I don't know if you call them quarterfinal round or not, but the Bulldogs win, Bulldogs win, Bulldogs win, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Have a great evening, and talk to you tomorrow.
Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery in Artesia is the source for Bulldog fan gear, company gear, and gear for school spirit. Bulldog Pride specializes in embroidered logos for companies, sports, and school attire, and for special gifts. All embroidery at Bulldog Pride is done in-house and never outsourced. For more information, call 575-736-1701 or stop by Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery located in the Abo Shopping Center at 1028 South 13th Street in Artesia. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5. Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
That concludes this edition of Artesia Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University, Pecos Valley Equipment, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Kane Electrical Supply, the City of Artesia Police Department, Coterra Energy, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Smile Expressions, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, Finn's Country Market, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Tate Branch Dodge, Hawker & Sons, KFC, Incredible Printing, J.S. Ward & Son Insurance, J&J Home Care, Richland Motors, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Amigo Machinery, La Fonda, Mac Energy, Pressure Services, Richland Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, State Farm Agent Sandy Stockton, Spur Energy Partners, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Western Bank, Wilbanks Trucking, John and Nancy Yates, and the Eddy County DWI Task Force. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
The board to limit the bureaucracy, to expand opportunity to do these things that can create serious systemic ways, maybe an amendment to the Constitution, maybe not. We know how hard it is, but you got to fight for these things, and put them on the floor. I really think that